the Israeli Prime Minister announced he had sealed deals with Yair Lapid and Naftali Bennett, two politicians who matched his appeal in January's general election, to put together a broad-based coalition that he said would aim to strengthen Israel's security. The agreement was sealed a day before a final Saturday deadline after Mr. Lapid and Mr. Bennett dropped demands to be given deputy prime minister titles, which had delayed the signing of documents. The deal will see Mr. Netanyahu's Likud bloc join up with the centrist Yesh Atid party, led by Mr. Lapid, and Mr. Bennett's Jewish Home, a far-right party that is backed by Jewish settlers and opposed to a Palestinian state. The coalition will be completed by a fourth party, Hatnuit, led by the former foreign minister, Tzipi Livni, who had already signed a deal with Mr. Netanyahu. It will have 68 of the 120 seats in Israel's parliament, the Knesset. We will work together in a new government with cooperation for the sake of all Israel citizens, Mr. Netanyahu said. We will work to strengthen the security of the State of Israel and to improve the quality of life for Israeli citizens. The new government, which is expected to be sworn in on Monday, will see Mr. Lapid, the former journalist and television personality with no previous government experience, become finance minister at a time when Israel faces the looming budget crisis. Mr. Bennett, 40, a self-made internet millionaire, will have the newly created post of economics minister, giving him power over some budgets that could be used to help develop settlements. With religious parties excluded from the coalition for the first time in a decade, a key priority will be tackling the exemptions of Israel's ultra-Orthodox community. Mr. Lapid has emphasized the need to draft ultra-Orthodox Haredi men into the army as part of a more equal sharing of the burden. Mr. Obama, who arrives in Israel on Wednesday, said in an interview with Israeli television on Thursday that Iran was over a year away from being able to make a nuclear bomb, a key agenda item of next week's visit. Right now, we think that it would take over a year or so for Iran to actually develop a nuclear weapon, but obviously, we don't want to cut it too close, he told the Channel 2 station, stressing the need for a diplomatic solution to the dispute over Iran's nuclear program. Asked if the U.S. would consider military action, he replied that he was considering a whole range of contingencies to prevent Iran from acquiring a bomb.